went to say hi to you guys, but I realized I muted as opposed to unmuting like a fool. Anyways, hi cat. Hello. Welcome in. Hi. I am streaming slightly later than intended. Because I slept in. I say I slept in. I underslept as a whole because I didn't go to bed until like 5, 6 in the morning, but that's besides the point. Hey. That's besides the point, okay? That's not the point. It's not the point. Regardless, hi! We're gonna play some Pokemon Platinum today. We're gonna go see Lake, what is it? Is it Valor? That Galactic fucking blows up. We're continuing the Nuzlocke today. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, I was not able to stream yesterday. I was having a bad mental health day yesterday, and I was tired, and I was like, ugh. So today it is. So I apologize for being a little later than intended. Hello! I'm Michael. But yeah. I have ADHD. I have ADHD. I have 80 of them bitches. Anyways, we're gonna be playing Pokemon today. We're gonna be continuing it as I said prior. And yeah, I can't believe this Nuzlocke's taken me so long, but I've taken multiple breaks since starting it, so that's fair. Both intentionally and unintentionally. As this shit keeps coming up, okay? Life is the way that it is, okay? It's not my fart. It's not my fart. I love that I say it's not my fart because that's definitely from a typo that Kira made one time. Where they said it's not my fault, but they super typoed it and definitely said it's not my fart. And it's just there in my head now. What a fucking game. Sorry, my energy is weird right now because again, I like just woke up. Ow! Ow! Oh, fuck! I gotta check my deer. Hi. Hi, Rocky. Hi. Hi, Rocky. How's the funny Rocky doing? Deer. Oh yeah, okay, so last time we played, at the end of stream, I don't know if very many people were still here, but at the end of stream, we hatched the egg that Riley gave us. It was a Mewtwo, and his name is Baby Jesus. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Cause I'm sitting there trying to hatch this egg, and it's taking 5,000 years. I'm like, why is it taking so fucking long? And it's because it had 120 egg cycles. What the fuck am I doing in Orberg? Well, I guess we're going back to Canalave. I don't have anyone who can fly, so we have to walk back there. Can we slather Baby Jesus in barbecue sauce? No, but we can slather him in peanut butter. I'm okay with peanut butter, but not with barbecue sauce. That's a niche that's already taken, and it's taken by me. There's a running joke in my family because I was a gross, disgusting child who somehow always had barbecue sauce on their hands, that like everything I touched as a child got covered in barbecue sauce, which isn't like a lie. It's not like untrue. I was a gross little grubby little child. I thought you were ketchup. I am ketchup, but I just also am covered in barbecue sauce. You know? And then Sin said standing there barbecue sauce on their titties, that's yucky. 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 And hi Apex, hi! I wasn't bullying you for making the typo. Did I need to? Did I need to bully you for saying that's a crazy attainment? That was a Vine reference? I fucking know. I've heard. What? I have seen the Vine. So I'm standing there, barbecue sauce on my titties. Why are you acting like I don't know what that Vine is? I'm not that young. I'm not literally taffy age. Oh my gosh! I just looked up at my party and I was like, there's something wrong there.
I'm 4 years old.
I'm 4
You
years
are the
old.
youngest person ever.
That's Taffy. That's not me. Okay, I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. Anyways, I just looked at my Pokemon and I just saw an error. Dun, 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 dun. I have so many Pokemon sprites saved onto my computer. There we go. Change Mistletoe into a Gloom. I need to bring up the her learn set at some point because I need to figure out when I'm going to end up evolving her into Vileplume. All right, let's go to Canalave Library. Too slow. Come on, let's move it. Okay, fine, Bearwold. Bunch of books. It's upstairs, huh? Where we get the funny books, huh? Books on the third floor are easy to read. Ones down here are all too tough for me to understand. Is that the explanation as to why we can't read the books on the on the second floor? That's funny. You ah! Hey, Michael, over here, this way. Stop dragging me. Leave me alone. Hey, Gramps, brought Michael just like I said. All right, I'll be out of here. Okay, I get it. Everyone's here finally. Michael, everyone listen. They've forgotten already, but I study the evolution of Pokemon. But the more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. Pokemon that evolve and those that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve into ones that are more mature? If so, what do we make of legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokemon are complete as creatures? This is where you three come in. The 3 lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage Pokemon. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you in this grand undertaking. If we find these Pokemon that are considered to be Mirages, what are they gonna be in the randomizer? Funny is saying, I didn't get a Pokédex. And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give you a Pokédex? That's water under the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too. You bet, Professor! Shut the fuck up, Lucas. Shut the fuck up, Lucas. I want to bully Lucas. Is that normal? Like, I want to shove him in the locker a little bit. I don't know why. I think it's just because Dawn is like perfect and like genuine perfection that like I see Lucas and I'm like, I want to shove that in a locker. There are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are also 3 of you. Should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Lucas, you go to Lake Verity. Barry, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. I'll take you almost to Snow Point City. Road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Yeah, of course. Gramps, you know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. Shut the fuck up, Barry. I'm also shoving you in a locker, actually. Your phone's actively dying and watching stream probably doesn't help, so you go silent. Charge your phone! Charge your phone! And you know what? I was going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you. You know, as thanks for giving us our Pokemon back on Route 201. Even though I forgot completely about it till just now. Very well, I'm counting on you. That leaves Michael with Lake Valor. The lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed? What's that about? No, wait, I mean, TV, the TV, news, anything. Just blowing shit up. What you've just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. It was taken by the cameraman who happened to be there. Certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion could expose the lake? Just... what channel? Any channel! Turn on the TV! They hit Lake Valor! Oh no! Oh no! What are you? Fucking hailing Valor! Apex, please stay on topic of the stream and stop talking about random bullshit. What are you on about, homie? Oh my god! This book is titled Sinnoh Myth. Want to read it? Betray not your anger, lest come. Weep not with sorrow, or will draw near. When joy and enjoyment come natural as the very air, that is happiness. Let me be blessed by the hand of Master. These words were spoken often as customary. This book is titled Sinnoh and Mythology. Yeah, long ago when Sinnoh had just been made, Pokemon and humans led separate lives. That is not to say that they did not help each other. No, indeed they did. They supplied each other with goods and supported each other. Pokemon proposed to the others to always be ready to help humans. Asked that Pokemon be ready to appear before humans always. Thus, to this day, Pokemon appear to us if we venture into the tall grass. I don't think that's it. Sinnoh's Myth. 3 Pokemon there were. Into the lakes they dove, deep, deep, drawing no breath. Deeper, deeper they dove, until into suffocating depths they dove. Deeper than deepest they alight. In the lake floor they rise, bearing with them the power to make vast lands. They rise again. What the fuck are they on about? Young man, callow and foolish in innocence, came down a sword. With it he smote Pokemon, which gave sustenance, with carefree abandon. Those not taking as food, he discarded with no afterthought. Following year, no Pokemon appeared. Larders grew bare. I love the like, we're eating them? They're just saying it full-chested, we're eating them. The young man, seeking the missing Pokemon, journeyed far. Long did he search, and far and wide too, until one he did find. Asked he, why do you hide? To which the Pokemon replied, "You bear your sword to bring harm upon us. With claws and fangs, we will exact a toll. Your kind will take our toll, for it must be done. We're just gonna start fucking killing you guys! Done it must be to guard ourselves, and for it I apologize." To the skies, the young man shouted his dismay. "Having found the sword, I have lost so much. Words of power, I grew blind to Pokemon being alive. I will never fall savage again. This sword I denounce and forsake. I plead for forgiveness, for I was but a fool." So saying, the young man hurled the sword to the ground, snapping it. Seeing this, the Pokemon disappeared to a place beyond seeing. Like, what the fuck what do we mean? Do you think they have Milksteak in the Pokemon universe? What the fuck is Milksteak? What are you saying? Once again, we're just eating them! We're just eating them! Pokemon shed its hide to sleep as a human. Awaken the human dons the Pokemon hide to roam villages. What?! Once were Pokemon that became very close to humans. There once were humans and Pokemon that ate together at the same table. At the time when there existed no differences to distinguish the two. Did they kiss?! Because that kind of implies that they kissed! Anyways, I love Canalave Library, because what the fuck is it on about? Anyways, once again, like, Pokemon 9/11 just happened, and I just started reading some fucking books. Why would they put them there if I wasn't supposed to read them? Shit, I just had the fucking image. It's the Secret Service leading over. I was reading a book. Shit! Stop laughing! I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Stop it. It's not funny. I wasn't even alive. Okay, anyways. That tremor, that wasn't a natural occurrence. Hey, old dude and kids, did you hear? Saying there was a huge explosion at Lake Valor. But I hear everything's fine now. I guess it was just a lot of noise. Do you think? Do you think everything's fine now? What if it was like, is there a Pokemon world equivalent of, do you guys know that story about that town that there was a whale that was beached, that like died and was, and its carcass rolled up onto the shore, and it stank so bad they were like, we gotta get rid of this. What's the best way to get rid of a whale carcass? I know, a fuck ton of dynamite. And so they exploded the whale carcass, and its guts and viscera and blubber fucking rained upon the town and like destroyed property and shit. Is there a Pokemon equivalent of that? Please tell me there's a Pokemon equivalent of that story, but like with a whale lord carcass or something. Please, please. They said, how can we clean up this whale lord carcass? I know. 5 billion electrode. That sounds like a good idea. Like, what did they think was going to happen? Like they positioned the dynamite in such a way that was hopefully gonna blow everything up to out to sea, and it just simply didn't fucking work. So they had some forethought, but not enough, clearly, because it's bombs. It's bombs, girl. They're gonna fucking blow up Kyogre. No, seriously. They're gonna fucking blow up Kyogre. Leave Kyogre alone. What's the fastest way for me to get to Veilstone? You might be like, Michael, just switch a flyer onto your team for a second. No. You cannot make me. You cannot make me. I just wish these Pokemon streams I like had a chance to be longer, but I just don't have, like, every day that I decide I'm gonna stream Pokemon, it's not a longer stream day. And it's like, stop it. You guys have had enough Pokemon streams already, I feel like. I need to go onto my YouTube and make sure everything's uploaded and numbered correctly. I don't think I've lost any VODs, but considering the breaks that I've taken, I get kind of paranoid that VODs get lost and shit. And it wouldn't be so bad if I just immediately did it after stream, but sometimes after stream, I'm tired. I'm gleeby. I'm gleepy. That's a fucking snake. Why is she squinty today? It's a little better. Stop! Typhlosion! I don't want to see Typhlosion. Not after going through Canalave Library. No, I don't want to. Okay, cause then we get to Hearthome, and then we have to go all the way to Veilstone. Sorry, that was really annoying. Michael when he speaks. Sorry, that was really annoying. Oh my gosh, Rocky! Congratulations on being first! I can't believe that you were first to my stream! Wow! I wanna incorporate, this is a very long-term goal of mine, but I wanna at some point somehow incorporate like a reward system for being first. Even if it's something like as simple as like a pop-up or something, right? Like an alert. Simply because I think that it would be funny to go through an entire stream, completely just like simple, just go through the entire stream, and then you get to the end of the stream and someone's first, and it's like, oh my gosh, congratulations on being the first viewer to the stream! Congratulations! Ignore the game corner, don't think about the game corner. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop, you have things to do, you're busy. Once again, Pokemon 9/11 just happened, and you're sitting out here and you want to go Gamba. Stop it. Shh. Stop it. Let's go gambling. No! Okay. So I'm gonna give Gingerbread the lucky egg. Oh, you have the magnet. I'll actually keep the magnet on you for the damage. And then I would assume Yule Log is the one with XP share. Yeah. Okay. Yule Log and the rock are going to be very important in the upcoming gym. So I want to make sure that those two, you know, get some XP on them, but not too much. Alrighty, guys. Our next stop, Lake Verity. The closest civilization is that hick town called Twinleaf. You can't say that. So you gotta calm down. Chat! You gotta calm down. You have to calm down. It's not my fault! The Team Galactic music starts playing and I can't help but bop. I can't believe that the Magikarp are going extinct after this, by the way. Cause you know for a fact they ain't showing up again in this fucking area when the water comes back. I wonder if Kira's phone died, by the way. They've gone quiet. These fish are free for the taking. You need to have a fish fry. A fish fry? Fish fry? Probably with a little oil. Sorry, the joke was that because that's what baby fish are called. They're called fry. It was a bit. It was a joke. I made a joke. Also, no, I don't think I would want to eat Magikarp. I think that they have brought up eating Magikarp multiple times, and I don't think that I want to. Carp are, like, historically not a very good quality fish, and I guess they're not the worst quality fish you could eat. Like, you could still eat carp, very much so. It's just that, like, of fish in the Pokemon universe, I don't think I would want to eat it. That's why you deep fry them, I guess. But like, I mean, you fry catfish, and that's still fucking nasty. So I'm like, you know, I'm anti-catfish. I don't, you know, I feel real fake for it sometimes. I think it's yucky. Which is really funny because it's like literally one of my dad's favorite foods. And so what happens is he gets catfish, and then my mom and I, who don't really care for, I actively dislike it. My mom just doesn't really care for it. We just always get something else. And so he gets a big old meal of catfish. It's really funny. Still need to figure out when I'm going to evolve Mistletoe. Like, I need to see if there's a level that she gets in, gosh, a move. I don't think so, because I feel like I would have kept her in Oddish, because it would have, you know, whatever move would have come along earlier, right? But I don't think that do I not have any super or normal potions? I have some normal ones. But yeah, I think I would have kept her in Oddish, because I don't think she gets anything new between Oddish and Gloom that isn't just now a later level because she's Gloom. But just in case, I should check, because, you know, Vileplume's a Stone Evo, and we know how Stone Evos are. I'm looking directly at Yule Log. Motherfucker doesn't learn a single goddamn move. Jolteon's learns that's pretty bad too, because Thunder and Thunderbolt weren't until hella late. So thank God I got the TMs for those. The mission is proceeding without a hitch. The boss should be pleased. Everything is for everyone and for the good of Team Galactic. I recognize your face. You're the child who raided the Team Galactic building in Eterna. Jupiter should be ashamed of herself being beaten by a child, but anything and anyone that opposes Team Galactic must be crushed. Even the very thought of opposition will not be tolerated. I hear this song every time I open my DS. Well, every other time I open my DS. That is my theme. Didn't get the virtual console releases of the Gen 2 games before the eShop closed down. Did however get Pokemon themes. As it should be. As it should be. Toxicroak. Psh. Psh. Thunderbolt. Gingerbread kind of a legend low-key with this Thunderbolt. Don't you Citrus Berry. That did so much damage! Why did you have much damage? You're a Toxicroak! That's because it's not gonna be very effective towards you because you're fucking whatchamacallit typing, but like you've got like the best survivability, so I'm like, you know? Bruh. Why is this a weirdly scary Toxicroak? It's a fucking Toxicroak! What's going on? Like, I feel genuinely insane right now. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Fucking Christ! Ah! 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 Jesus Christ! Jesus! I didn't think the poison was gonna take that much of his health either! I guess it's percentage based, huh? Fuck, dude! Why was that Toxicroak so scary? It's always the Pokemon you don't be expecting. It's always the Pokemon you don't be expecting. Cause what the hell was that? Ha! Even I, a commander, only managed to buy us time? That's fine. How like you will never be able to stem the flow of time. Galactic will get the 3 legendary Pokemon out of the lakes. Their power we will create an entirely new universe. By now, Marge should have captured the Pokemon of Lake Verity. Like, what? Jesus Christ! I guess homie has guts. I guess homie has guts. I like how we get the Pleasant Lake music again. As if, our lives weren't almost ruined. Michael! Hi, Strawberry! Hi! I'm realizing something. It did. How's your funny Strawberry doing? Nice to see you. Hello. Okay, we're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and then that's when we go back to Twin Leaf Town to go check on Lake Verity. But between that, I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And then I'm going to BRB because I need to go to the bathroom. You woke up and got hit with a message from a phishing scam? Like, whoa, I love fish! What kind of fish? We were just talking about fish earlier. Is it a cool fish? Is this the one that's the multi-battle against the or at least double battle against the admins? Oh, fuck. Wait, no, this is actually a scary fight. Because isn't this the one that you have to deal with the skunk tank and the Perugly at the same time? No, I don't want a sippy. You get coffee, okay? Okay, I need to BRB. So I am going to do that. Because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to run an ad break. So I will see you guys in a moment, okay? Okay, so like my tummy really hurt, which is why I was on the toilet for so long. But the issue is, and I'm telling only subscribers this because there's currently an ad break playing. I didn't start the ad break when I left, so everyone's getting an ad break late, and it's fucked up and evil that I did that to everyone, and I'm so fucking sorry. I can't. I really need to go to the bathroom. My tummy hurted. I really need to go to the bathroom. My tummy hurted. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, okay? Okay? Just don't be mean to me, okay? If you are mean to me, I will tell my mom. And if my mom knows that you were mean to me, I'm Michael, by the way. I should tell my mom that you're nice. No, I'm not going to like put in the good word to my mom about you. You weirdo. Why are you strange? Back away from my mother! Now Twitch is like, your ad is about to start. It's happening. So the fuck hope it's not about to start, because I hope that it's already occurring. Okay, ad's over? Hell yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I went to the bathroom because my tummy hurt, but then I forgot to run the ad break, and so it was like there was gonna be like 5 minutes and the ad break was going to happen. I didn't want to let that happen to y'all. Also, okay, Strawberry's putting walls of text in the chat again. Okay, well, maybe, Michael, I just want your mom to know your chat loves you, not even me specifically. Ever think about that? I don't think so. I think that you're trying to be like my dad. I think that you're trying to be my dad, Strawberry. You're not my dad. Bum 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 ba bum ba da ba da 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 da. Sorry, it's gone again and it was annoying again. I'm sorry. That's MB. That's MB. You know, that's MB. It's MB. You have made this joke too much now. Michael thinks everything you say is motivated by getting with your mom. Yeah! That's because that's what you said! I love Larvitar's sprite in this game. It's a little animation. Like, it's stomping around. He's like, I want uppies. I want chocolate milk. Like, okay, you little shit baby. Shit baby. Shit baby. Kind of like Taffy. Taffy's kind of like that. Do you have Hariyama? Yeah, I have Hariyama. His name is The Rock from the Christmas movie Red 1. His name is The Rock from the hit Christmas movie, the hit 2024 Christmas movie Red 1. I'm sorry. Hariyama was your ace the first time ever playing Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon. Ah, Michael, what timing? Team Galactic scoundrels are after the legendary Pokemon. Michael, help us. You've got to help Lucas. What's with this old timer? He's like 15 levels higher than everyone else because you never used him because you like it. You save your favorite Pokemon? Now that's strange. You just got a ton of XP share. Not to say I saved my least favorite Pokemon or whatever, but like, if I have a Pokemon who's gonna be stronger, they're gonna be stronger because they're front and center of battle. You name him Chubby and he died the first time you brought him out, which was halfway through the game. That's so fucking real, dude. Sorry. You don't think you ever finished that playthrough? What? Player beat Galactic Grunt and Galactic Grunt. I don't know why the Houndour was scarier to me than the Stunky. Yeah, because Stunky has Night Slash. I don't know why the Houndour to me was like, yeah, that's the scarier one for sure. Nuzlocke getting all the XP because of the XP share. But that's okay, because we're going to an ice type gym after this. Luckily, Candace's ace is Abomasnow, huh? So as long as Nuzlocke is in a good place, she'll be able to sweep it. Right? Because of the quad weakness to fire. As long as Nuzlocke's in a good place, we should be able to sweep that particular one. What are her other Pokemon? Does she have a Snover as well? She has a Sneasel, huh? Trying to think, what are Sinnoh ice types? Like, why can't... Like, huh? That face brings back bad memories. Talking about the Windworks. Had a whole lot of trouble for that little incident. What's the look on your face? You do remember me, don't you? Fine, whatever. I'll tell you who I am again. I'm Mars, one of Team Galactic's commanders. So what is it? Are you some lovey-dovey couple to the rescue? Not a chance, not even a teeny one. You're all going down. Ugh. Strawberry! That was a fucking amazing strawberry I just did. What the fuck? You live! Hi, Kira! You missed the Rock almost dying. He wasn't able to, though. You know, it's in his contract. He can't lose. 696 experience points? Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Strawberry, stop licking other chat members. Dunk. Dunk. Purugly. Still probably going to somehow be underleveled. The underleveled Purugly is insane behavior. Like, the severely underleveled Purugly is insane. You did not just fake out my fake out! You did not just fake out my fake out! Also, my emote, yeah, but, you're stinky. A 112 speed stat, by the way. Purugly has. Lost again. So first the Windworks and now Lake Verity that I owe you for. Shouldn't be happening to Team Galactic's commander. Calm down, Mars. I've done my part in all this. Mission was to transport the lake's Pokemon to our HQ. That's right. I accomplished my mission without a problem. Team, we're pulling out. The boss is waiting at the HQ. Pokemon in the 3 lakes are connected somehow. Thanks to Saturn's grandstanding at Lake Valor, cavern appeared there. It was the cavern where the Pokemon Mesprit slept. Mesprit appeared too, probably to go help its friends. Worked out well for us. It was super easy to catch. Now we've got them all. Mesprit, the being of emotion, Hazelf, the being of willpower, Yuxi, the being of intelligence. Now that we have them all, you can look forward to what plans Team Galactic has for them. Smell like vanilla, thank you very much. Stinky vanilla! The kind of vanilla that they get from the gland on the beaver's butt. Like the beaver fart vanilla. That one. That one. Another legendary Pokemon was taken away by Team Galactic. Both of you went up against full-fledged criminals. The fact that you're unharmed is reason enough to celebrate. What about Barry? What is happening at Lake Acuity? Is Barry safe? Leave the Lake Trio alone, you bitch! Stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop making the most annoying sounds in the world. Okay. So now... So now... It's, anyone know strength on my team? Fuck. Shit. Ah. Ass. Oh no. I'm gonna need to teach someone strength. It'll Who's it gonna be though? You're a special attacker. You're a special attacker. It might have to be the Rock, but if the Rock has to learn 2 HMs, that sucks. Cause it would either be the Rock or Future, but I really like Future's moveset. Maybe I could get rid of, I like doubling down on Confuse Ray and Will-O-Wisp though. That's always so fun. Oh no. And Shadow Sneak's great, especially on someone as slow as Future. And Shadow Punch is stab and hits without fail. I can't teach the Rock 2 HMs. He's also got like a good move pool. I guess I would maybe get rid of Knockoff. But I feel like Knockoff's gonna be useful. Right? Because sometimes berries suck. Oh no. I'm gonna have to replace Knockoff with strength, aren't I? On the Rock. Why can't I teach it to someone in the box? Because I need to be able to use it. This is also a Nuzlocke. I've got rules. And the rule is, if I have Pokemon on my team that can learn an HM, they have to learn the HM. It just is who's the one who has to learn it, you know? Hi, Crescent! Hi, Pancake! Am I gonna try Enfield? No interest. No interest in trying it. I have enough gachas. Woowa doesn't, not Woowa. Enfield doesn't look interesting. I tried Woowa recently, and it was, eh. I don't even know if I'm gonna continue that. So I think I'm good with the ones that I have. I'm not allowed to swap my team unless someone dies. Yep. That's the rule. I cannot swap my team members unless one of them dies. Or I like cannot progress the game because I need an HM or something. But I can progress the game because I have HMs that I can teach right now. So I'm good on that front. Okay, where... I always forget how to get to moving towards Snow Point. I always forget how to get towards moving towards Snow Point. It's it's the connecting area between Eterna and Celestic, huh? I'm sorry, The Rock. You're the best choice for this. I'm gonna get rid of knockoff. The coverage isn't that good because of how weak it is, so I'm just gonna teach you strength. Do you just lose if you don't have a Pokemon with a needed HM? No, I said, as said prior, if I have a team of Pokemon and none of them can learn an HM that I need, I can then switch for a Pokemon in my box that knows that HM. The only HM that is sort of up in the air, I'm choosing not to do this, is Fly, because Fly is never required. And so what I would do in this case is I would teach Fly to a Pokemon, and then I would just swap it out, Fly to location, and then fix my party again, right? What if I don't have one in the box that can learn an HM? If I don't have a Pokemon in the box that can learn an HM, I've seriously fucked up my playthrough. Like, I've seriously fucked up my playthrough. Also, I've realized I can check up here. Like, that's not even, like, a consideration because of, like, I don't think that's possible. Like, I've seriously fucked up my playthrough. Fun fact, I know for a fact that technically I could catch this. I'm not gonna. I know for a fact that I do have Pokemon that can learn the HMs in my box because I have a Mew. And so if I really needed an HM slave, I would use Mew. Oh my gosh, Politoed. There has to be a rule someone's thought of regarding that. Definitely, I would assume that that's how you get Flash. That's funny. I would assume that would be either a run ender, or I would be allowed to go catch a Pokemon that I know can learn that move. Ladybug, a great, adorable little guy. They should have made HMs OP as hell to make up for the fact that they're required and hard to move. No, literally. And the fact that they didn't is kind of insane behavior. Like what? The most OP one is Surf, right? Like I would consider Surf the quote-unquote OP, HM, but I wouldn't even consider it OP. I would just consider it the strongest one. You are the #1 Ladybug fan. How does it feel being base? a trainer? Okay, no, you're not. Waterfall is pretty good. Waterfall is also pretty good. It's a nice, it's a physical water type move, which is always very good. Brick Break. Oh, that actually might be kind of helpful. I wonder if that'll be better for me than Vital Throw. Ah! I'm okay. What the fuck is in this water, BT dubs? Is it just big water? Oh, no, I can go over here. There's like an old guy. You live in it? Well, get out of there! Also, you have one level 100 Pokemon in your Pokemon Black, and it's a Love Disc. There's a Waterfall with Poison Saw. That's funny. What if this one blows up? I'm scared. What's going on? I'm scared. This dog is okay, no, it used Earthquake, okay. I'm so afraid of Gravelers now. They genuinely fill me with fear. It's Toxic Waterfall Protect Aqua Ring, you think? That's crazy! I wish Dusclops would get... I wish Eviolite existed in this generation. Because, holy shit, I would have such a good Pokemon if it did. You really like Love Disc? Love Disc is a very strawberry core Pokemon. Like, yeah, of course Strawberry would like Love Disc. That's like what Strawberry looks like. You know? You ain't a fish. You're right, you're a strawberry. Staraptor really is such a cool Pokemon. Like they said, what can we do to make a cool fucking Pokemon? And they did it. Gingerbread. It has a funny haircut. It has a cool haircut for cool dudes. Oh, this is how you get Earth Plate. 2 make matter and 3 make spirit, shaping the world. How is that one like a direct sequel to the previous one that I read? That's kind of crazy. Low-key, that's kind of crazy. Focus Punch, hey yo! Where is it? I've got to have one. Please. Please, thank God. funny thing about all my team members that I've had so far, if you look down at the graveyard for just a second, I haven't had anyone who could learn fly. Anywhere in their evolutionary lines. Isn't that interesting? Y'all ever think about back in the day when, gosh, was it like Scyther and, was it Scyther and Heracross were like a pair, but then it turned into, sorry, no, that's a lie. I'm lying to you. Scyther and Pinsir were a pair. And then Heracross came out and they said, okay, now it's Heracross and Pinsir. Pokemon theming is funny like that. Y'all ever see people who look at the statue and are like this statue was designed so that in Pokemon Diamond it represents Dialga and in Pokemon Pearl it represents Palkia. Girl, it's clearly a mixture of the two Pokemon. It's not like it looks like one in one game or the other. Like, you can tell it is a mixture of the Pokemon. Because motherfucker, Palkia is not quadrupedal, and Dialga's, does not look like that. What are you talking about? Because Dialga doesn't have the wings. Carnivine, good Pokemon. Good underrated guy. Did I ever break this? I think so, because I think there would have been an item down here if I... Now, if I'm correct, this is where I go, right? Again, I always get a little bit lost around this part. I don't know why. Something about it is just like I just get a little lost. Which is funny, considering that I love this whole sequence in the game. Like, I love going between each of the lakes. And trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is going on. I just think it is inherently cool. But it's also just like, you know? TM69 acquired! Rock polish! More like, no, say it. More like, no. More like, stop it. Which direction do I go? More like, don't say it. Ooh, rare candy. Those will be helpful to me later. I really hold off on using rare candies until the end of the game. It's foggy. It's foggy, I can't see. Should I count this as a new floor with new encounters? I feel like I should count this as new encounters. How did we even discover popsicles? Someone like, oh man, my juice is frozen. Let me eat it anyways. That's an interesting question. I mean, I would assume like people have done things like eaten, oh, thing to sell, eaten like snow and like ice and stuff, right? Like in the past, so it doesn't seem that difficult. And also making things cold is historically a way to preserve it, right? So you're just preserving the cold thing. It's the same cold thing. Should I catch this Blastoise? I think this should count as a new catch pool entirely, because this is a new area entirely. I might insta-kill it though. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think that the fog is really fun. I think that fog is a really good... Oh, wow. No damage in that one. You're gonna use Shockwave and you're gonna faint it. If you use Shockwave and you faint it. Oh! I'm so sorry that I doubted you, Gingerbread. I wonder if it was weird to eat snow at some point. Like, it's an analog to eating grass. That stuff's on the ground. Strawberry's speaking straight facts right now. Like, Strawberry's speaking... Strawberry's what? Strawberry's speaking straight facts right now. I was trying to be nonchalant about it! Trying to be nonchalant! This girl cannot hit a single attack, and you know what? I love her for that. God damn it! Stop it! You did not just double protect while I'm trying to yawn. What is this fight? They say don't eat the yellow snow, but what about the other colors? I don't think I should eat it. Oh my god. He's about to give up. He's about to give up on this Blastoise. Cause this is behavior. Oh my god! You don't want to get ready for work in like 3 minutes, then don't go to work. Thank you. Oh my god, what do I even name this thing? I was so distracted by how ass that fight was, I didn't think of what I might name it. Something Christmassy. What's Christmassy that I could name Christmas turtle? What can I name Christmas turtle? Christmas turtle. I'm gonna This is gonna be kind of a bad name. I'm gonna name him Festive. Another one. So on one hand, I would love to fight you, and I think that that would be so cool. On the other hand, I don't want to deal with the fog. I actually don't want to deal with the fog. I actually don't want to deal with the fog. I remember earlier this stream when we first encountered fog, I was like, does anyone actually use defog? And the response I got was no. And then I immediately got into like a hell fight. And ain't that just the fucking way, dude? Room's crawling with items. Probably another one down there, yeah. Doesn't defog remove all stat changes? No. Defog gets rid of fog, and I think it lowers evasiveness. I think you're thinking of a different like fog related move. I want to say haze is what you're thinking of. I think you're thinking of haze. Beldum! Imagine if I was trying to catch this thing. Fuck, dude. Oh, got never melt ice? Are y'all ready for the best route in the game? If I stream this game on Valentine's Day, we'd be able to see Diamond Dust. I don't know if you guys actually have ice types. I brought out my fire type as if you do, but that's a Golduck! Why do I feel like this has happened to me before, like in another life? I really ought to bring Mistletoe out into battle, but it always gets scary when they've just been leveled up by XP share and such. Because they're like, EVs aren't trained at all, right? And so they're completely just like, they've got nothing there, you know? Rapid Dash. I would think that, like, they named Rapidash. They named Rapidash. It's just Rapid Dash. Or even Rapid Ash, because it's fire type, of course, right? And that's even more just 2 words. But it just makes you think of, like, Talonflame. Like, that you sure did name that Pokemon 2 words. And you put those 2 words together. Talonflame, I think, is the funniest example. Like, I can think of a couple. Like Nose Pass. Sudowoodo. See, like, this makes me want to bring out Mistletoe. I'm scared. Bruh. Are you kidding me? Oh, in fact, Gloom does not know any more moves. Or doesn't learn any more moves. Past what? We actually got through all the moves. That's funny. So yeah, I can evolve it at any point. I should have gone and gotten more, guess I'll use Moo Moo Milks for this. I should have gotten more, super and normal potions. Revive thing to sell. Oh, first encounter. I don't know how I feel about this. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. This was a potential starter. Fun fact. And I think that there is something to be said about that. Never mind, it's fainted. Never mind, Yulog fucking killed it. Okay, never mind. I was gonna try to catch it, but it's gone now. Thanks, Yulog. Yulog probably looking back at me like, I killed it just for you! No. Wasn't the intention. Did not want you to do that, but you know. You can do whatever you want, though. Dibble dobble dobble dibble. Bibble dobble dobble dibble. Bibble. Libble. There you go. Doing something really quick. Sorry about that. Porygon 2. More like Porygon poo. Hey! 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 Don't say that. That's rude. What a lovely little Pokemon the Porygon line is. Like, Porygon 2 is so fucking cute. Porygon 1, classic. Porygon Z. Porygon Z. Wow, that was a lot of XP for that. Goodness. Okay, that all said, I need BRB again, so I'll be back in a bit, okay? This time though, the BRB music will just be the music in the game because it's one of my favorite themes in all the Pokemon, so. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Sorry about that. I'm also heating myself up some food because I haven't eaten all day. Make sure you guys eat, okay? Take care of yourselves. I really did wake up, like, dissociate for like an hour and then start stream. Oopsies! Oopsies! It's not my fault. Tropius? What a good Pokemon. What a fucking beast and a half. If only it was like a good Pokemon, but like that's besides the point, because you know it's Tropius and it looks cool. And sometimes all you need is a Pokemon to look cool. You know? Hi. I really like how it looks like the skier trainer class is just like waddling around on their skis. It's like, girl, you can do better than that. I never expected you to be an expert. I am such an expert, okay? Not that much. Yahoo! Now let me rest up. Thank you. I don't have thick fat like some Pokemon. Me, I do. I have it. My pudge. My pudge. I really like the Ace trainers having like relevant clothing. I think it's just so cool. I love Sinnoh. I love Sinnoh like vibe and aesthetically wise. And a lot of it is the nostalgia, but I do think it just is like a like you can tell this is a cold region, right? Like you know it's a cold region. Even in its warmer areas, you could still tell like, yeah, no, this is still a cold region though. Genuine question about Candace. What are her? Wow, her Pokemon levels are not that much higher than Byron's. I almost sent out my Dusclops, but I'm not gonna do that. Her Ace is level 44. Oh, she has a Piloswine and a Frostlass. That's what it is. I can't believe I couldn't remember Frostlass. Because Abomasnow isn't even her Ace. Frostlass is technically, right? Yeah, Frostlass is. So it's funny that I like forgot about it. I think that I think of Abomasnow with her more, because Abomasnow is very much a Like, Abomasnow is that's a Gen 4 Pokemon to me, right? When I think of Gen 4, Abomasnow is one of the first Pokemon that I think of. And on top of that, I think in Pokemon Masters EX, the mobile game, I'm pretty sure that the Pokemon that she uses is Abomasnow in her base outfit. Speaking of Pokemon Masters EX, it's almost Pokemon Day, which means it's going to be time for me to reinstall that game soon. Wait, that's Route 217. Oh! This is now a new route. Oh. Hello? Oh, Michael. Are you maybe on your way to Snowpoint City? That's where I'm going too. If I use Fly, I can get there instantly, but I'm walking for my training. No problem with this. Used to the cold because I go barefoot and lightly dressed. It was nothing. Really, I'm not cold at all. Going now, please take care. Oh, bye, Maybelline. Since 217 is a different route from 216, we get another encounter. That's good. Jesus Christ, Electabuzz, your cry! Ow! My ear! It's crazy hearing some Pokemon like come through headphones that you don't usually hear through headphones, because like I never really played on my DS using my headphones, much to the dismay of my family. And so sometimes when I hear Pokemon in and this got brought up last stream, when I hear them in stereo audio, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Nuzlocke? Jesus Christ. Gingerbread. Magmar? Well, I know how to fight a Magmar. That's for sure. Look at Magmar's sprite, by the way. That is a little bastard of a sprite. Got the hunched over posture. He's like, eek. His little duck mouth. Butthead on full display. Okay, butthead on full display. I'm actually gonna step back and just heal at the house. 2 status conditions is kind of booties. Kind of booty cheeks. And you know what? Since I'm still using XP share on Nuzlocke, maybe I'll do this. Nuzlocke's still 46 now. I'm almost like, should I continue having Nuzlocke lead? I don't want to okay, the issue is I don't want to over level when it comes to the gym leader, right? Like, the gym leader is the real like benchmark for where I want to be. But I also know I don't like the fight that's coming up with Team Galactic with, who is it, Jupiter? And so I'm like, you know? I'm like, yeah, you know? Hi, Staryu. Oh, Staryu floats in this game. That's cool. Like, I am always afraid. Also, because the level curve in this game is a little strange, I don't know if you guys have noticed it being a little strange, but it gets a little strange. There are certain times where I feel like I'm over leveled and then I suddenly become under leveled, right? Or I suddenly start feeling under leveled. And so I get worried when I'm like, okay, I want to stay on level for this particular area, right? Because the second I get out of said area, I'm gonna feel under leveled again, right? Does chat have a favorite Pokemon cry? That's a good question. I feel like that's like no one thinks, what's your favorite Pokemon cry? Mine is definitely Snover. Unironically, because I mean, what the fuck do you mean EU? Oh, he's gonna say it again. Hold on. Like, that's crazy. Chingling is also up there. I really like Chinglings. Fuck, there's another one, but I can't remember what it is. There's another one, I can't remember what it is. But it's like Gotta Cry, where whenever I hear, I'm like, whoa, okay. It's kind of like a silly one. It kind of sounds weird. I don't think any of them will be a UU. UU. There's a child in there. Oh, poo! Come on. You know what I wonder about Candace? Does she have any, like, type coverage on her team? She does. She does. Her Abomasnow knows Water Pulse. And then also, if you think about it, there's a bit of a synergy because her Abomasnow has Snow Warning, and then her Frostlass has Snow Cloak. Doesn't she have a Medicham, or are you misremembering? Candace, she does not have a Medicham. That's why I thought she had a Snover. Oh my god, no, okay, so her Diamond and Pearl team is Snover, Sneasel, Medicham, Abomasnow. That's why I was forgetting her team, because they're merging in my brain. So you're right about the Medicham. I totally forgot about the Medicham that she has for some reason. which, mind you, is like not even that great of type coverage, but okay. And then in Platinum, she has Sneasel, Piloswine, Abomasnow, Frostlass, which makes more sense, and also their type coverage is better when it comes to at least moves that they can learn, because Sneasel knows Aerial Ace and Abomasnow knows Water Pulse, as well as Focus Blast, funny enough. Oh, and Frostlass knows Psychic. Damn! I'm actually a little happy that I looked, because that's kind of scary. Is any of this... I thought there was an item over here. Where's my dowsing machine? There we go. Nugget. Money items are actually very helpful to me, so thank you, game. You're able to usually see the difference between the like in the snow, right? Because it is not visible on my completely real and actually real legitimate copy of this video game. That's so funny that you brought up the Metacham. I like completely forgot about that. Oh. That's a funny thing. Continuing on the whole, like, you know, team being different between Diamond Pearl and then Platinum, that's another thing between these games that always messes me up, and I think is why, although I love these games so much, there are portions of it that I misremember or forget about so easily, is simply because I have played Diamond and Pearl and then also Platinum so many times that I'm flip-flopping between the two so rapidly that, you know, things start to blur together with one another. Because you have to think about how many times I've played Pearl. Pearl was my first Pokemon game. I've played countless playthroughs of it. It is also the most recent playthrough of this game that I've played, because I did my Pearl Nuzlocke that was specifically Pearl. It wasn't Platinum, right? Or did I do a Platinum? No. I played Platinum. I played Platinum most recently. It was a Platinum Nuzlocke. I played Pearl multiple times. I played it somewhat recently. And then Platinum, I did a Platinum Nuzlocke on my own. And then I also played Brilliant Diamond, which is faithful remake of Diamond and Pearl. So, like, you know, it's all the same. I was fighting my way through the blizzard. I dropped an HM. Still had that hidden move rock climb. Able to scale sheer cliffs. Rock climb's scary. That is a scary move for me because who am I teaching that? Like, who am I ending up teaching rock climb? Watch it only be The Rock who can learn it, and he just fully becomes an HM slave. Like, The Rock is the only one who could learn it, huh? Fuck, dude. This kind of buns. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Whew. That was a little scary. You mean it'd be in character for The Rock? It would. It would. Like, he would be a guy who knows a bunch of HMs. That's why he's picked for so many roles. It's like being typecast of the Pokemon world is being an HM slave. Is that what we're implying here? Because that kind of seems like that's what we're implying here. He's there to look good, not bring actual substance. The funny thing is, I would argue an HM slave is the opposite. And an HM slave is nothing but substance. Not to, you know, your team in and of itself, but in use, you know, and in function. It's nothing but function. Just so you can get from point A to point B. Krogunk. Oh, another thing you missed earlier, Kira, was me getting my ass kicked by a Toxicroak. It was Saturn's Toxicroak, though, and that thing's always kind of beat the shit out of me. That's, like, not a new thing. I've always had issues with that particular Pokemon. Riolu. I don't think we're actually going to be able to make it, where we fight, Candace and Team Galactic today. I think that's going to have to be next time I play this game. Which I was considering tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see if it ends up actually being tomorrow. I might play something more simple tomorrow, like Sticky Business, or, probably not Genshin. Probably not Genshin. I have things I can do in Genshin, but probably not Genshin. Probably like Sticky Business, or maybe look at Stardew again, or, maybe play a little Terraria. It's funny, there are certain games that I want to play on stream that, like, I don't want to do a full playthrough of. I just kind of, like, want them to be options of things that I can turn on days where I'm not really quite sure what I want to play, right? Where it's like, Terraria, I don't want to do could do a full playthrough of, but that's a really big commitment, and that's just a lot of time, right? And so the thought is, do I want to commit the time to that? The time that I already don't have with the other games that I've, you know, committed to? I mean, you have Pokemon, right? And then you have other games that I've committed to that haven't gotten finished yet, like Hypnospace and Darkwood, though Darkwood for a lesser extent because I was just, you know, October, and shit like that, right? And so it's like, okay, do I want to start new games? Do I want to go back to the other ones? Like, what do I want to do? But the autism makes me very fickle and makes me want to play the things, and then sometimes I don't want to play the things. And so I just kind of want to open things up as options, you know? Where it's like, Yeah, I could play this. This is a thing that I could turn on the stream and you could see. And for something like Terraria, where it's like, I'm going to be playing this when I'm not on stream, and then I'm going to also be playing this when I'm on stream. It's just that, like, it's a lot to stream the entirety of a Terraria world. Especially the way I play Terraria, I'm slow. I'm slow, and I'll be throwing my head at walls. It just gets harder when I don't have as much time to stream anymore, you know? Just other things keep happening. A funny thing is sometimes I'm simply just like, sometimes I won't stream because I'm just prioritizing like my social life, you know? Which sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes I don't do that. And you can tell when I'm not doing that. It's just it's a very weird balance to try and hit, because at the end of the day, I'm streaming because I have a lot of time, right? Like, I don't got a fucking job. This is the closest thing that I have to a job besides doing art commissions, and people don't try to buy my art that much. So, you know, right? You gotta find a sort of strange little middle ground. And what ends up happening is just like, sometimes I'm streaming, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes it's all I'm doing, sometimes I'm not doing it at all. Sometimes I'm playing a bunch of games in variety, and sometimes I just want to stick with some others. And I wish I wasn't so fickle of a person, and that I could just, you know, stick to like a schedule or a plan or something. In a perfect world, I would stream a very large variety of games like 5 times a week, but I just don't have that amount of energy in me, like socially wise, to be able to offer that, you know? And like mood wise, and many times I just don't want to sit at my computer, and I would rather just like be horizontal. And sometimes that's for health reasons too, because it's just like I can feel my spine compressing actively when I'm sitting at my desk sometimes. And then you've also got all the like social aspects of it, between like, you know, other things. Like streaming is social, but it's like parasocial, right? I'm not like, most of the time, like, you know, this is me speaking to an audience, not like a friends. Most of the time, I do got friends in here. It's a whole thing. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Which is why I'm talking about it. Boop. A person or a site? Thank you for visiting. A gift. Spell tag intensifies ghost type moves. Can't serve you well. You're strange. But I guess I'll give it to future. I can go past you. Are we actually at the end of the route? We're getting towards it. Ooh, big stretch. gonna get over the two things that have like traumatized me in video games. One is the fairy type. Every game that I play pre-Gen 6, I encounter a Pokemon that becomes a fairy type, and I am filled with fear. And sometimes it's warranted. I mean, like, the Gardevoir line was good and has always been good since, you know, before the fairy typing. They were still solid, they were still psychic types, they were still great. But like, they weren't as scary as the fairy typing, you know? Fairy typing's fucking scary. I swear to God, Mistletoe! And, so that's one trauma that I've gained from video game. The other one is Dark Souls 2. I know, that was so long ago at this point. The VODs don't even exist, I know. But in Scholar of the First Sin, for anyone who has played that game or remembers my streams, y'all remember Aldia showing up and starting to yap at you and it explodes a bonfire, right? Like, when he shows up, it explodes a bonfire and you get, like, thrown back, and then he comes out of the ground and he starts talking to you. That's actually traumatized me for life. And now every single time I play a Souls game, it doesn't matter which one it is. It doesn't have to be Dark Souls 2. It can be Dark Souls 1. It can be Elden Ring. That's all the Souls games I've ever played. I'm scared. I'm going to go touch a site of grace and it's going to explode and a guy's going to start talking to me. I'm full of fear constantly. I just remembered that I have food that I've heated up and it's in there. It's in the air fryer. Clearly, you own an air fryer. Wait, I haven't actually had an encounter yet on this route. Oh. We haven't actually had a Route 217 encounter. Ooh, excuse me. That was the last of my coffee. Ooh. Drifblim. Wait. Whoa. Wait. Don't I have Drifloon? Hold on. I need to check something. I need to check VOD really quick for like earlier in the VOD when I looked at my Pokemon. Which I did do. I did do that. Come on. When did I do that? When did I check that? It was very early in the VOD. I checked it for like half a second though, is the thing. Where's the Pokemon Center? Ugh. Now I'm never gonna find it because I checked it for half a second. But I was talking about us, oh, there it is. Do I have a Drifloon? I do have a Drifloon, so I'm actually going to skip this. Gosh, I really need to, like, have, like, an image or something of that saved of my boxes so I can check. But now I can do a Linoon. Linoon is a Pokemon that I can do. If I can. Ugh. Yeah, you're not gonna want to catch from that. I feel like I'm just gonna insta-faint you, homie. Do, do, do. Yolog's been working hard this route. I'm very proud of her. She's had some up and downs in this run. Of like usefulness versus not usefulness, but she's doing good and I'm really proud of her. She was super underleveled for a second, huh? Because just like simply wasn't using her. No, 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 no! You did too good, you log! She did too good. No catch for 217. That sucks. Let me check something really quick. Cause you need rock climb. I should have taught strength to future, shouldn't I? I should have gotten rid of Confuse Ray like I said. Hey, Michael, what? You finally come along now? Slow, way too slow. Listen, Michael, see how the rocks are all lumpy here? Can't climb these rocks until you get the Snow Point gym badge. Anyways, I'm off. Team Galactic, I'm gonna fucking kill you! Yeah, okay. Well, that's kind of a bummer because... Yeah, I should have taught... I thought about getting rid of Confuse Ray, but I really do like the Confuse Ray. And then any other status effect combo. That's Togepi. That is a literal fucking baby. That's a literal baby. I should probably be a little scared of this, by the way. Right? Because homie might know Metronome. And Metronome is a scary move. I can't believe that the Rock is going to become a HM slave. The thing is, I don't know what move to get rid of. I have two moves I can get rid of. I can get rid of Vital Throw and I can get rid of Fake Out. Vital Throw is like a relatively powerful move, but I have to move second, but that's kind of okay because I'm slow anyways. Fake Out flinches opponent's Pokemon. Fake Out's so genuinely fucking useful. But do I want Rock Smash to be my only fighting type move in my entire catalog of Pokemon? Do I? New Year! We're going to have to... We're gonna have to figure that out next stream. Because I'm probably not going to fuck with his moveset until after we fight Candace, because, you know, fighting type moves. Useful. Gosh, I love Route 217 and Snow Point. I just think that, like, especially their music, it's just so nice. Like, things that cause the nostalgia for me. Oh, hi Michael, are you taking the gym challenge now? Hoping to see Candace soon, but I'm staying put till I warm up again first. Oh, you should know that Candace is a user of Ice-type Pokemon. Really admire Candace. She's so studious. I wanted to practice against me to learn about the fighting type. It's because the Ice-type matches up badly against the fighting type. Okay. Gained a few levels today. Sorry these Pokemon streams have been rather short. It's just that, like, I keep having other things coming up or, like, happening on the days that I'm able to stream them. Like, I'm already doing stuff on the other days when I'm not streaming it, and so on the days that I am going to stream it, other things are also happening. It's just I have slightly more time. It's kind of my bad, though. I did sleep in because I didn't sleep last night, so I ended up sleeping in further than intended, and then I had to take time to wake up. And so that's my bad. You didn't see that, so that's my bad. Anyways, that is it for stream for today. Don't go anywhere because I'm gonna raid out. Thank you guys very much for coming. I have no idea when I will next be live. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, also, I need to make the poll for the next movie night in Discord. I have been slacking on that. It's going to be set to 3 days, but it's going to stop early on Sunday, okay? I just felt like I should tell you guys that very quickly. Basically, I just want it to be able to run for, you know, as long as possible because I have, slacked in that regard. That's my bad. That's my bad. Let's see who. Let's raid. Let's raid Cupcake. Cupcake is doing some art, working on animating their end screen. It looks very pretty, looks super duper cool. Go support the funny little sheep. I will see you guys later.